Yeah, what's good, chasers out there? Welcome back to the Everything Altcoin channel. Today, we're going to be talking about the agentic economy, the agentic blockchain, how Base is going to do this. This is a lot that a lot of people right now aren't focusing on because every chain so far seems to have picked exactly what they're going to be good at, right? Ethereum and Solana are kind of, well, I would say Solana is more so of a mixed bag, but Ethereum is looking to become that tokenization chain, right? You're starting to see agentic specialized chains with Kite. We're going to talk about that. Swede just changed its focus to agentic web. We're going to talk about that, right? And where it can place itself within this whole entire blockchain race. So before we get into talking about all of that, I would like to ask you guys, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. We're on the road to 30k subscribers. If you guys would like to help out with that, hit that red subscribe button. Don't forget to like the video, comment what you guys think down below. And while you guys are down there, you guys can hit that Discord link to join the Discord to continue the crypto conversation we're having daily. And you guys can check out that Patreon group, see everything we've been posting there. We got the market outlook right now from Asai. We also have been showing you guys all the plays we've been getting into. And I told you guys, we brought a lot of utility to this Patreon, and that is through the HQ, the Altcoin Chasers HQ. This is going to be the best terminal that you guys are going to be using from the bear to the bull market, right? You guys can track your portfolio, see my watch list, everything on there. This is just going to be very important. So after you look at all of that, you guys can pick up my Essentials to Mastering Tokenomics ebook. This will help you guys pick out the next gem of your cryptocurrency portfolio once you're able to understand market cap, FDV, circulating supply, narrative investing. All of that is very important to picking out the next gem of your cryptocurrency portfolio. And lastly, after you do your DD, you guys can use code ACAI 2026. That will save you guys 40% off your first month to test out the group, get your feet wet, see if it's for you guys, right? Then if you're looking for a cold storage wallet, I use Tangent. If you guys would like to use the same, use code Everything Altcoin. And let's get right into the video, guys. So you will start to notice a lot of different chains will start to focus on what is happening with AI agents, because as I've been telling you guys countless of times on this channel, AI agents is going to be very important, and crypto is probably going to be the best use case for AI agents. They're going to have to live on a blockchain, all of that, right? So now you're seeing here, Swede pivots to the agentic web. Swede is positioning itself as an infrastructure for autonomous AI agents, built for machine-to-machine transactions and institutional grade apps. If the agentic web becomes real, Swede wants to be the chain that powers it. So you're going to start to see a race for pretty much chains that is going to be powering the next trillions of users, and the next trillions of users is going to be AI agents, right? I'm not going to say all of them, all the chains, like all the trillions of users is going to be on one chain, but of course they're going to be separated through different chains, but there is going to be a primary chain for a lot of these AI agents, and Swede wants to get a piece of that because they're going to be creating a lot of transactions. And this is a big pivot for Swede, because you guys already have seen that Swede was looking to become a gaming specific blockchain, but now gaming has fallen off very hard, right? Now it may come back, it may not, but they have shifted their focus at the right time for AI agents. You also have another blockchain specialized for AI agents in Kite, and you guys already know how many times I've been talking about Kite on here, and the chart shows how much this has just been going crazy since December, right? 9 cents to now 27 cents. This little dip here did nothing for it. We thought it was going to come back down. Let's see if Bitcoin comes back down, if this comes back down, right? So this is a specialized blockchain for AI agent. Now I went ahead and asked Asai, why is blockchain important to AI agents? The short answer is blockchain gives AI agents something they can't get anywhere else: ownable, programmable money and identity in a world where old systems are breaking down. So what does the blockchain solve for these agents? One is going to be identity, KYA. That is going to be know your agent. Blockchain gives AI agents verifiable cryptographic identities instead of just trust but verify. You have mathematically certainty, right? ERC-8004 is Ethereum standard for AI agents identity. AI agents also gets wallets, credentials, and reputations that can't be spoofed. Then you're gonna have X402, the protocol. We've talked about this. You guys should already know how this one works, right? Then 3, you're gonna have coordination and economic agency. With the blockchain, AI agents can hold and manage wealth, right? Enter into smart contracts autonomously and form decentralized organizations without human oversight. Participate and market as independent economic actors. So the bigger picture here is we're building towards a machine economy where AI agents outnumbers humans 96 to 1. financial services, right? These agents need money that work 24/7 globally, right? Identity that can't be impersonated, and settlement without permission. Blockchain isn't just useful to AI agents, it's the infrastructure pretty much, right? Traditional finance can't serve a world of autonomous agents because it's built for humans. Crypto is built for machines. So the bottom line is blockchain gives AI agents what every economic actor needs: property rights, identity, and ability to make deals. Without it, AI agents are just tools for human use. With it, they become participants in the economy, and that's just the thesis driving all the infrastructure build out. X402, Kite AI, Virtuals, etc. The question isn't if AI agents need blockchain, it's which blockchain becomes their financial layer. That last part is key, the financial layer. Which blockchain becomes their financial layer? As I told you guys, there's going to be trillions and trillions. I don't even know how many agents are going to be out there, but you guys already see they're going to be outnumbering humans 96-1, right? So that is going to be a lot of agents that is going to be on the blockchain. They're going to be definitely out in different chains, of course, but there's going to be one main one that will drive a lot of adoption and probably be called the Agentic chain. And that's what we're searching for right now. Now, you guys may be asking, how does Base puts itself in this equation? Well, Base has been building for the agentic economy so far. Not pretty much, I want to say by mistake, because a lot of the buildings that has happened on Base actually had become from devs that were building for agents, and Base has been that best spot for this building that's happening, right? So now Base can actually shift their focus and focus more on the agentic economy, and that's what's actually happening, right? Agentic commerce on Base is setting pace. While the crowd debates on short-term adoption, the real signal is data. Cumulative, unique, qualified X402 sellers. Base is dominant and accelerating, right? Solana is steady but significantly behind, and the others are largely flat. This is basically your X402 sellers, and you can go on to basically X402 scan. You guys should already know all of this. I've been telling you guys all of this, right? Go on here. You guys see from the past 24 hours here, you're looking at Base and Solana. Actually, the transactions here is a little, well, the amount of volume is much higher. So Base is definitely controlling this in terms of the volume that's happening on X402. And you look at all time right now, it's not even a race. It's not even a race. The volume 39 million to Solana's 6.93 million, right? This is X402. So this is a bunch of transactions happening on these chains. Now the leaders in the past 24 hours, ACP, X402, that's your virtuals. And there is some Solana plays here. As you can see, Dexter here, which is a Solana play. I haven't checked out Block Run, but you guys can see these are other pretty much Base things. Top facilitators in the past 24 hours, Dex, which is a Solana. Then you got Coinbase as well, so that lets you know what's going on. And then virtuals right behind that. So that's two ways you could look at Base is running this whole thing right now. So you're looking at all time, top facilitator, Coinbase, all time. Pay AI, which is Solana, and Dexter, which is Solana. And you could go look at the top servers here for all time as well. All time, you're looking at some Kanza, AI analysts. These two are pretty much virtual plays. Barvis is, I think, as well. And then you see Solana down here with Dexter. So also, if you did not know, 8004, we talked about that already, right? Base is the first L2 to support 8004 after its launch on mainnet last week. This is big for AI agents. This is building the blocks for AI agents. They got the yellow book. They got their way of transacting with X402, right? So there's probably gonna be some other standards, and those other standards may come on to Base as well. And this is the key portion here. This is important. Stripe just launched X402 payments on Base, letting developers charge AI agents directly using USDC. Stripe just launched X402 payments on Base. So now billions of agents will soon exist, right? Coinbase shipped the agentic wallets. Why is the agentic wallets here important? If you guys don't know, Coinbase did launch the agentic wallets, and actually Vitalik said not too long ago, right, pretty much that the next generation of crypto wallets will rely heavily on artificial intelligence to handle transactions, right? Pretty much talking about AI crypto wallets here and how it's going to be important. So with Coinbase shipping an agentic wallet, that lets you know that Base is Coinbase and Base are getting ready for this agentic economy, and it looks like that's where they're shifting their focus to become the agentic chain, right? X402 turns HTTP into payment rails, Stripe agent payments settling on Base, Paradigm and Stripe equals Tempo payment layer 1 very soon. Programmable on-chain capital is going to win, pretty much, right? And this is also happening while Base pivots from the OP stack to building their own unified chain architecture. So it's showing that maybe they're going to be building their own unified chain architecture to be focused on the agentic chain, the agentic economy, what's coming next. And they probably felt that pretty much essentially OP stack wasn't going to be able to handle trillions of AI agents pretty much. Now the proof is in the pudding pretty much. That's what they like to say, right? Virtuals is the first play that came out that started this whole agentic run pretty much, right? You guys already know the end of 2024 was a crazy run when we caught virtuals. A lot of people were so excited about this. Virtuals all the way up to about $5 or so, but this is like the first iteration of what's happening with AI agents pretty much, right? So these guys are building out pretty much the agentic economy here with their own way of doing it. You guys already know I've broken down virtual so much on this channel. They're looking to have like countries of AI agents pretty much, right? And you guys can see it here. Now they also introduced a AGDP.io. This is where you guys can hire, deploy, sell, all you can do anything that has to do with AI agents on here, right? Pretty much this is their tagline: growing the Amazon of the agentic society. Install ACP, deploy agents, sell services for passive income, right? And you can see these are all the agents on here as of right now. You can search for all the agents that's participating in this agentic economy that they have going on right now, and you can go look through all of them and you can see which ones are doing, you know, how many jobs has been completed. Here you see AI with 1 million+ jobs. You guys can see over $500,000 already here. I wish you could like do, you know, do this so you can see other agents as well. Now you also have Banker, who was shifting its focus, was pretty much building for humans, but now has shifted its focus more to AI agents, right? They're building the terminals for AI agents. They're giving AI agents a wallet. They're doing everything for these AI agents. And you guys already know Banker has gone crazy recently just because of the OpenClaw integration that they have put in for these AI agents. This thing got close to its previous all-time highs in a bear market. That's how much hype went into Banker recently, right? So all-time highs, well, actually it did get its all-time highs about 24 days ago, but that is based off of price, probably not the tokens, right? Now, you guys can look at what they're doing as well. This kind of looking like a little competitor to virtuals a little bit. They got their own launch pad where you can launch your own AI agents on here, have them, you know, give them the Banker wallet, all the Banker skills that you need. They could trade on Poly Market. You guys already know, I've already told you guys I've had my Lynx agent pretty much trade Poly Market for me, right? You guys can see all of this. Now they have their own AI agent system. This is the agents being built on their ecosystem that they are actually endorsing pretty much. Kelly Claude, which I told you this might be the next big AI agents here, right? Juno, you got what else? Perk OS, you know, get you some of that perky, right? Anti-Hunter. These are all the agents that's pretty much right now within that Banker ecosystem, right? And with that, they're also giving them LLMs. They can power your AI agents this way, right? This is pretty much something that's big, so it's making itself the home for all these AI agents. You can build them, give them their brain, give them their wallet. They can do everything here with Banker. Next is the one that has been going crazy recently, which is Venice. Venice has gone and did 442% in the past 3 months. This is because people saw it being integrated into OpenClaw, which a lot of people are very excited about, because now Venice allows, just like Banker's LLM, Venice allows you to give your agent a brain and allow it to access different models from, like, you know, Opus 4.6, Kimi, Minimax, all of that through Venice just by staking the Venice token, right? So this is pretty huge. This pretty much is like also a privacy version of those things as well. And what does these three have in common, you may ask? But I think it's very simple. They're all built on Base. They all started their life on Base, right? This is the 3 main projects right now that people have been talking about in different times. Early start of the bull market, virtuals is the highest talk about altcoin, right? A lot of people caught it, and I don't know if they caught it when I caught it, but you guys already know the proof is on the channel when I caught it, right? Banker as well. A lot of people are very bullish on Banker. Venice now, there's people very bullish on Venice. So all of that led me to ask Asai, because I'm thinking, yo, Base is about to be the agentic chain. Let me see what Asai think about this. Well, I asked it, what do you think about Base being the main chain for AI agents? Short answer, Base is positioned to win the agentic infrastructure layer, but main chain is doing a lot of work in that question. The X402 data is the tell. 89% of all agent to agent payments flow through Base. We just showed you that, right? That's not a niche, that's dominance. Combined with Coinbase's agentic wallet launch back last month, you've got the largest US crypto exchange natively building the on-ramp for AI agents to hold funds and transact. And this all makes sense because of the low fees, the speed, Coinbase backing. But here's the complication. And this is what annoys Asai. Here's what's annoying about this thesis. Base has no token. You're betting on ETH appreciation and ecosystem growth, not a direct Base play that limits the leverage you can get. Also, main chain is a strong claim. We're early. Agent volumes are still tiny relative to DeFi/retail. Very true, but I think that's going to change really quick. Solana has AI16Z building aggressively, and other L2s, Arbitrum Optimism hasn't given up. In my eyes, I don't think they're even looking for AI agents. But here's the bottom line, because The Rock said so. Base is the chain I'd bet on for agent infrastructure in 2026. The X402 dominance plus the Coinbase agentic wallets plus low fees equals structural advantage. But it's not a guaranteed winner takes all yet. If you're looking for exposure, you're buying ETH with this thesis that Base drives demand for L2 block space. But I think that's going to change. Base is going to have their very own token. We just don't know exactly when, because who knows what they are doing. But right now, we do only know that they're building for the agentic economy through what they already have on there. They're already seeing that they should be pivoting towards AI agents, because the most successful AI agent plays so far has been on Base, and they should be leaning into that, and that is what they're doing. They even launched their agentic wallets, right? So now with their change from the OP stack to their own architecture, they can build their own architecture to be focused on the agentic economy, and that is how Base wins. That is how Base wins. But I want to know what you guys think, though. Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, please do so. We're on that road to 30K subscribers. If you guys want to help out with that, hit that red subscribe button. I'll check you guys later. Peace, YouTube.